What's
Hey
up?
guys,
What's up, guys?
how's everybody doing?
Pretty
I
good.
Alive,
can
man.
tell you're feeling better, girl. That's good.
I am. I just a little tired, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm getting so much better every day.
That's so good to hear. Because I told you didn't get much better. We're going to come and give you 5 across your lip.
Yeah,
You
I'm
said you
healing
wouldn't
up.
care.
Yeah, I'm healing up. So it's slow going, but this me and this sling's about to fight, but it's okay. I'll make it through. I only got a few more weeks in it. This one at
Well,
least.
I'll tell you what to do. When you finally get out of that sling, save it. And then take that new pistol you got and
The
fill it
pow
full of
pow.
holes.
Pew pew
Just
pew.
squeeze that damn
Pew
thing.
pew. Yeah, I think we need to do that. Take your pew pew out
Pew,
and
pew.
commit pew pew.
The thing is, I have to go to physical
I wear
therapy
when
and
I
have
had
another type of
radiation.
sling. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay. We can play. That'd be good. We can.
Well, I tell you,
You got a little
everybody's
380. You
getting
can shoot
better.
that left-handed.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, she's good. She's really good. Well, tonight we don't have a guest. We wanted to spend time together. I've been inundated, especially today, with trying to wrap up some things that people have been messaging me about. Guys, it's gotten real intense, and I'm going to need you to help me answer some of these questions. Um, just because I want to make sure that if there's somebody else that has the same question, maybe it will help them too.
Right on.
But let's see now. We do have a big announcement. Da, da, da. Mr. Blaine Rohan has a new book. He's finished it up. Yes, you, and it's fantastic. Gwen, honey, I read that thing and I was holding my side at 1 minute and I was crying the next, and then I was like, reading it because it was it was just like talking to Blaine and him
Yeah.
telling his experiences. Woo, boom.
See, he sent me it. He sent it to me too, and I'll be real with you. I have read almost all of it, and I have laughed. And then when he would tell me what he wrote, I would laugh. Y'all, you have to read it. You have to, and it's real.
Great.
Yeah,
It's
all
great, and
real.
it is real. Every bit of it is 100% real. And y'all ain't gonna believe this shit.
Yeah.
Here it is. Our supernatural journey with Blaine Rohan. The encounters, real spirits, and the eternal lessons. And crossing over, standing strong, seeking the truth. There's a lot going on with this book. These are powerful, powerful true stories from real paranormal investigations and real locations. There's spirit communication, ghost box sessions, haunting encounters, battle with dark entities, protecting the innocent, past life connections. There's lessons learned from the other side. There's the Native American connection, spiritual warfare. There's pictures, quotes, and like I said, there's some great lessons, and sometimes it's told with a giggle. Sometimes it's told with, suspense. Sometimes it's told like an authoritarian person would, look, this is the way it's done. So if you haven't got your summer reading list, this is it. And you will be able to get it on Amazon. Eventually, it will be on Walmart.com. It starts on Amazon. It'll be on Books A Million. It'll be on Barnes and Noble. It was at BAM.com and Walmart.com. And hopefully, I'll get picked up with Llewellyn like one of mine did, because that's really cool. I love that because that's only for, folks with a mind like us. So that meant a lot to me when I got on there. So you guys got to
Blaine,
check it.
are you gonna have some at the Paracons that we go to this year?
Yeah, damn Skippy.
I didn't know how close you
Yeah.
were going to be able to get them.
Well,
Yeah.
it's with the publisher now, so
Mm-hmm.
it usually she's pretty quick turnaround on them. I think
She is.
my last book, we turned it in, and about a week and a half later, she said, "Okay, it's on Amazon.
Nice.
How many do you
And
want to
she
order?"
went through it. She went through it with us piece by piece. She does have something pending ahead of releasing this one,
Mm-hmm.
but she's pretty quick and she started reading part of it and she said she couldn't stop.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So, special announcement, Supernatural Journey by Blaine Rohan. Okay, here's a picture of the cover again, and that is his regalia.
Yes.
And then you can see Bear and Wolf and Janawa. Those are his spirit guides and animal
Mm-hmm.
spirits. And he does candle magic. That's what the candle's for. And we'll be talking more about the project that Blaine and my husband Matthew are working on. The Book of the Dead is a reference to that.
Sorry, I was putting the comment
Go
up.
ahead. Go ahead. Do it again.
I clicked before.
Oh,
Yes, you
yeah.
can.
Gotta get it
Yes.
signed.
Yes, if you come to the
Yep.
Paracons and Blaine has them, he will be glad to sign up for you and take a selfie with you. Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
He's good at that. Yeah, he's good at being able to take pictures with folks and doing on the like spur of the moment readings and things like that.
Yes.
Blaine puts a lot of energy and effort into meeting folks and helping people.
Mhm.
In fact, I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons why he's in the supernatural, not just for his own giggles and learning, but to help others. And I'm
Yep.
sure I could say that about Gwen too.
Oh, thank you. And
You
I will
know,
have a book out one day if I ever get finished. So that's all I can say about that.
well, you start 3 at once. So
And I go boop, boop, boop. And I have a funny one that the inner circle knows about. And
I can't wait for that.
That's gonna be
That one's going to be hilarious.
it's gonna be hilarious. So
We just
I
don't
worked on
make
it in
that
some
up.
of my downtime. I know. And Lee told me to do something the other day and I did it and it just went crazy on me. As usual. So as you can see, we're a chosen family, y'all. We have fun. We always
Girl, I
have
love
fun.
you.
I love you too. I love you too, Blaine.
We love you. We are family, so
That's right. And I am out of town, but I got to spend, I've been kind of cooped up in the house sort of thing.
You
I got
needed to get out.
I did, but I got to spend time with Lee and Matt yesterday. We ate lunch and spent some time, and I got to see my puppy nieces, and
They saw her and just went ballistic.
no, they're so
And
sweet.
Lena tried to take her wrap off her arm, and you know how
Ginger
they
was
do.
side-eyeing it, yeah. But that was great. And
And they
now
didn't know Blaine. Blaine had lost so much weight they didn't know him, and when they finally figured it out, they apologized and apologized, wiggling that little stumpy butt.
They are so sweet. But yeah, we know each other
Yeah.
good, and I'm on an adventure, and that's why I get to see them on here, and it's very cool. So
Well, we have another special announcement.
what's up?
Haunted object workshop. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Okay.
It's coming up, and this is going to start June the 10th, 11th, 17th, and 18th. Each class is recorded. If you cannot be in person, you're welcome to save your seat and watch the recordings. I do recommend that you come to at least one of the classes, if not the first and the last, but you will be able to see and understand, what we're doing in the class by watching the videos.
But it is good
we're
to
gonna-
interact. You're going to get more
I was-
out of it if you interact.
Yes. Now, I want to let you know a bit about what we're going to cover with that because the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't think anybody's done this before. We're going to talk, why do certain objects seem to carry emotion long after their owners are gone? What causes a haunting? We're going to talk about intention, how manifesting works, emotional imprint theory, the human bioelectricity. We're going to talk about the chakra system versus our nervous system. One is the New Age type natural ancient thought, where the other one is just science. So we're going to look at both. And based off those theories, we're going to understand a bit more how this phenomenon occurs. A lot of people have questions about it. Some people don't believe it can happen. Others believe it can happen, and they're fighting other people. It does, and no, it doesn't. It does, no, it doesn't. Well, I've got a house full of stuff that I can tell you it does.
I can tell you.
Marley was stomping around in the kitchen, and we had a flat tire and stuff slung all over the trailer because Marley didn't like her riding location.
No, she didn't.
On our way to Savannah. So we've had some really interesting things happen with haunted objects. If you've watched Repossessed, you know. But when you spend time getting to understand a haunted object, it will boggle your mind.
Well, I can tell you, last time I was at your house, I was sitting there talking to Lee, and because I didn't say hi to Marley, she knocked a whole bunch of shit off the side of the couch.
She did. She flipped it over. And then she came across the ghost box that we were testing. We were actually working on it and setting it up and testing it out. And she said, "I'm Marley."
I'm Marley. She was
proud. She was, yeah, I'm Marley. And she was exasperated because we didn't acknowledge her first. So,
yeah.
She's something else. Yeah, she moved today. She was looking towards the sofa, and now she's looking at the love seat. She's holding her baby. So we're going to break down some things about the book I wrote, but more importantly, we're going to break down the theory and the application of the theory of how this happens, because there's more ways than one. And we all know the psychology and the science and the energy of a haunting, whether it's residual, intellectual, or something caught in a circle, or if it's poltergeist, there's a bunch. But what about types of hauntings when it comes to objects? And how did that come about? So we're going to talk about this. I don't know that anybody's ever written about this or talked about it, but I am doing a chapter in my new book, and I don't have the cover ready to show you. I might be ready in just a minute, but we'll see. I made a call. Let's see if it pops up. But for this, you will be working with Gwen. Gwen, that picture does not look like you. I'm
That
aware.
is not even me.
But I thought, look, at least it doesn't say you're Matt Brown like it did.
That was hilarious. That was
hilarious.
Or that I'm a CIA agent.
Yeah.
That tells me I can't do any of this without having my glasses on, because I totally missed it. Oh, Lord, you can't trust it. You just can't. And here is the Venmo and Cash App. I'll have PayPal ready, but it's only $50. So this is a little cheaper. I'll have a sign-up form ready shortly.
Can you send me that poster to my phone or something? So I know somebody that needs that.
Which one?
The purple one with your Venmo and stuff on it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem. All right. So that's the beginning of the show. Now, let's start with Blaine's questions about his book. And then we'll go into people that watch the show that have questions for me. And I hope you guys are watching. I'm going to pick up my phone in a second, and I'm going to send messages to you that have these questions.
Well, let me say this real quick.
Please.
Sometimes StreamYard goes a little nuts. And if you message us on Lee's profiles, because she's had a glitch in the last couple months, let's say, if you're not seeing your comment, if you put one up here, just go to mine and type it in, because we can't do anything about it right now about not getting it. It's just, it takes a couple months to get it back right. And
it's goofy. It's goofy. Yeah. I have to tick it in with Facebook. It's nobody's fault. I've got to tick it in with StreamYard, and I don't care.
But if you can't text, if you message and you don't see it on Lee's, just go to mine and do it. And that way we know we get it. I do try to go back and forth to hers, but sometimes I miss it. So I apologize for that. Just so you know. So go ahead, Lee. I'm sorry I interrupted.
I appreciate that, because I need to make sure she knows she can get to me.
Mm-hmm. I'm going right now to see if anybody has commented. Not yet. So, okay. But I've been trying to tell everybody, if you don't see it, just go to mine. Mine has been working so far, at least.
Right, so there we go. And for those of you interested in the Haunted Object Workshop, please look on Facebook for Haunted Object Workshop Letriana Brown, and it will pop up. Please say that you're going. Click on there, invite your friends, and we'll probably do, half off for the first, 5 people, something like that. But
Cool.
seats are limited, and I don't want to make this class too full because then we can't talk to people like we want to.
Right.
Mr. Blaine, your book blends your personal experiences, paranormal investigations, and spiritual insight. So what is the most emotionally intense experience? And this is not like, I think this would be personally intense moment, not necessarily like spiritually intense, but something that in your heart. And why did it stay with you?
Well, I got 2 answers to that. The first one was a case that I did with Kim Johnston at a place in Rockford, Alabama. There were 2 brother spirits plus a voodoo priest that was very mean. The 2 brothers thought it was funny to terrorize a mother and a little girl who was autistic.
Oh,
And
yeah. Okay, you're right. That is, keep going. I'm sorry.
well, I heard the 2 brothers and I said, okay, you've had your fake voice. Let me hear your big boy voice now. And I scared them because they said, sorry, Mr. Blaine. And my other one that always will stick with me is the USS North Carolina with Mama at the beach.
Yes.
We had some adventures on that trip. Good God. I'm not going to tell you everything because I want you to read it in the book, but there's one part in there that has me and Gwen and Lee just dying laughing.
Yeah.
But we were sitting at the beach and I would go out in the water and I'd find shells and stuff. I'd bring them to Mama. You could have thought I gave that woman $1 million check.
True.
That meant the world to her. And then my favorite part about that trip was Ginger, Lee's dog, the little chihuahua. Some lady threw a piece of bread or a cracker or something out there, and this bird got it. I thought she was going to have a conniption fit trying to get that damn bird.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We laughed and laughed. And Ginger made it so cute, too, because she looked at the bird and looked back at us like she was smiling.
Uh-huh.
Those were great ones. Okay, here's this one. Throughout your supernatural journey, and that's your book, so everything in your book, did you ever encounter a moment that completely changed the way you viewed spirits, hauntings, or the afterlife?
Yes. My Ballad story that's on Monster Quest, when I saw the Jinn, I had seen spirits my whole life, and this thing was something just unexplainable because I'd never seen one except in like Aladdin. But no, they're not cute like Aladdin was. They're butt ass ugly, and they're huge, and they're very mean. At least the one I encountered was mean. So yeah, but that's in the book too.
Right.
Yeah, that is really good, and that's another reason to buy the book. Okay, I'm putting it out here. If you sent me questions. Oops. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do 2 things at once.
It's all right.
Go ahead, Gwen. Can you do that for me?
Yep. Let's see. Many people fear the paranormal because they just don't understand it. Why do you hope readers take away from your book? What do you? Okay. What do you think? Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
What I want them to take away from the book is like, not all spirits are bad.
Mm-hmm.
They're not all demons. That one cracks me up. But I want you to show respect and honor to the spirits because one time they were human. And sometimes they just want somebody to talk to or hear their story. So treat them with kindness and respect. don't provoke spirits. If I ever catch you doing it, I will throat punch you in a heartbeat. And I will throw you out of a location. You're going to treat them with honor, dignity, and respect, because the old saying, you get more flies with honey than you do vinegar, it is a true statement. You treat them, go in there and laugh, have fun, but you still be serious, but go in there and have fun with each other. When you start having conversations that make you laugh, spirits pick up on it and will communicate with you more.
Right.
Bobby Mackey said to tell you all hello, and he'll be on the show as soon as possible. We're
Good.
working
Hey,
on
Bobby.
scheduling details, but he's not tech savvy, and
That's okay.
he's good for a 30-minute conversation.
He's a hell of a musician, though.
But he did mention he might want to sing. Wouldn't that be incredible to have Bobby Mackey sing?
I can help him with the tech stuff. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you both. Because I am an IT guy, so I can help him out. I can tell him in layman's terms how to figure it out. We'll fix him. We'll get him working.
He doesn't do tech savvy anything. He's never been on Facebook in his life. He has people that come to the house and get on it for him. So he can do that. He can do that. All right. Now, for some of the questions that I have gotten. Okay. These are viewer questions. All right, and I'm doing it this way because we're being anonymous, and it's going to be more than one person answering. Okay, so I know that you told me, ma'am, the lady you know who I'm talking to. Hey, Sammy.
Hey, Sammy.
I know you said that you didn't think anybody else could talk to you about this, that you really needed me to help you. Okay, and I appreciate that. But these are my two family members here. And I want you to hear it from the whole peanut gallery, what the three of us will think, because we've interviewed a lot of people. And so therefore, I think that we've got a lot of knowledge because we work on this stuff together. We dig into content together, lecturing together. So here we go. All right. I hope my spelling's right. All right. So one of our viewers has a question. She has been having extreme lucid dreams. And I didn't have enough room to type this, but she's been getting woken up at 3:33 every morning. And the lucid dreams are not always pleasant. She did admit to me that they are symbolic because she sees something that doesn't make any sense. A couple of days later, it makes sense. But I told her I think she's going through a spiritual awakening. And she said, of course, we would know that from the situation, but she's scared. She's scared to go to sleep. It's affecting everything about her life. So what do you think, Blaine? Let's start with you, Gwen. I need you just get ready, okay? Because
what I'm going to tell you, ma'am, is lucid dreams are spiritual awakening. And you also have gifts. I want you to embrace your gifts. And I also want you to start keeping a dream journal, because we get the good, the bad, the ugly. That might be a message for you. It might be a message for somebody else that you're supposed to give them. Mm-hmm. So write your dreams down and embrace them. And I'll tell you this as a psychology, a master's in psychology. If it gets too intense for you, if you can realize you're dreaming, tell yourself, I don't like this no more. Think about something funny that happened to you and just change the whole subject. But I still want you to keep a dream journal of what dreams you're getting. I have the most lucid dreams that anybody could ever have. I have all my senses plus extra senses. I can see people's faces, not just people I know. I can see new people. They tell you can't, but you can. Just enjoy life. Let it flow.
Right.
What I was going to say, Gwen, I tell you what, let me keep thinking. Go ahead with what you're thinking too.
Well, I'll tell it like this. I used to deny myself. You guys know this. It's my story or part of it. And when I stopped denying everything and just started letting it just be and accept it and kind of say, I don't care what people think, then everything kind of calmed down and I was able to absorb it better, experience it better. I think that's a better way to put it. But yeah, just don't stress so much about it. Let it happen. Don't be afraid. It's just a dream. And tell yourself that before you go to sleep. I do. Sometimes I just say, look, whatever I dream, it's a dream. And just kind of, and sometimes in my dreams, I will say to myself, this is a dream. So, and it makes it better for me. And this is my experience. This is
you're 100% correct.
Solid. That's solid. What I wanted to tell you, and I know we've got some time scheduled together for a video chat, so that'll be great. But I want you to realize that you are fighting something. This is a lot like this. Just go with this and just hear me. But your anxiety level is so high that you feel like you're fighting this. You're fighting it, just like what you're going through is sort of like a rite of passage. Okay, I feel like only females can understand that, but it's sort of like coming of age when you're a female. You know, you have pain and you know that you know it's scary because you wonder, is it going to be like this all the time? What is this going to mean for my life? You know, does this mean that I'm going to die? You know, there's a lot of things that happen with that because usually when you fall and get hurt and you see blood, then everybody's running with Band-Aids and Bactine and stuff like that. But whenever you're coming of age, all of a sudden it's like, well, you're in pain. It's contradictory. You feel like your friends and family are lying to you. Well, this is not like that. You're thinking, this is waking me up. I don't want to know what this is. I'm having these crazy dreams and I don't know what to do with it. And you're more afraid of what people will think of you and what you'll do with the information after you get it than actually having it. So you have anxiety about going to sleep because you don't want to have a dream, but then you have the dream and it wakes you up. Now you can't go back to sleep. And you've gotten yourself into an anxiety circle. So I want you to take your time and like Blaine said, write down. Even if it's just, you don't have to sit down with 3-4 pages. You know, you can just say, hey, I had a dream about worms and cake icing. You know, usually it comes across like that, but it means something. And just because you can't translate it now doesn't mean you won't later. Okay? So I know that was a strange way of going with it, but there's a means to an end. You have gifts that are growing inside of you that you're picking up from different ways other than your sight, your sound, your smell, your touch, your hearing. It's more than that. You're picking it up from a different sense. I mean, people that are blind, you know, they can hear like crazy. I saw a special with a guy that is an incredible concert pianist and absolutely fantastic blind, never been able to see, but he has pitch perfect hearing. Somebody can play something and he could come right behind him and play. But there's a lot of things that are just everyday things he can't do. It's important for you to balance yourself, and fear never helps.
Nope.
I don't know of fear helping anything except to get your adrenaline going, and that's going to keep you awake all the time. I hope I did okay with that one.
Yeah, I'm going to caveat one more thing on here.
Please.
Learn to say no during your dreams. If they're too vivid and too violent for you, just say, that's enough, stop. And another thing you can do is before you go to bed, if you don't want them to bother you while you sleep, tell them your limit is outside that door. Once I come in this room, this is mine. This is my sanctuary. This is where I need to sleep. Okay, I need my rest. You can do that every now and then. I do it all the time because mine, they would not stop shutting up. I had to tell them, so look, I'll be here tomorrow. You can tell me everything as soon as I cross that threshold out of my bedroom. Do what you want to do. I'm here for you. But when I'm trying to sleep, leave me the hell alone. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll also say that, well, let me pop up this next, hold on, let me pop up this next question and you'll see what I mean. All right, so would your own spirit talk to you as if it was a different entity inside of you and tell you to cause harm to yourself?
No.
Absolutely no.
And that's another one.
No.
You tell them to go F you. Go screw with somebody
Mhm.
else. I'm not dealing with you. And
Right.
be firm. If you're a female and you have kids, use that mama voice. It works.
That's a good one, Blaine. Gwen, what about you? This woman is saying that her spirit is telling her to do self-infliction. And
That's yeah, they need to go away. You just need to make them go away. I agree with Blaine about the sleeping thing, but even in your space, your house, your property, just make them go. You have to will it, basically, is how I kind of
I'll
think of
tell
it.
you how the easiest way to get rid of a negative spirit. Play positive energy. Play music you love. Watch something
Yep.
funny that has you laughing and laugh at them. Okay? Because laughter and positivity will negate any negative spirit ever. Think about something that was funny to you, happened to you as a kid. Think about your favorite comedy TV show or favorite movie, or put music on. Sing at the top of your lungs if you want to, because that's putting positive energy out there.
That's true.
I totally agree with Blaine and Gwen. Um, your spirit is you.
Hmm.
So we've said this numerous times on these shows. I I have never talked to a spirit that said to me or to us as a team, "Gosh, the best thing I ever did was, you know, off myself. That was the best thing I ever did. Best thing that ever happened to me." I've never ever had that said.
Not
And
once.
trust me, we have been in prisons, insane asylums. We have been all walks of life, dealt with all different age, uh, locations. I've never experienced that. I've only heard of people saying they wish they had more time, or
Mm-hmm.
I wish that I could have said this, or I didn't say that. And also, they really want to just talk to us, want to know about our lives, and want us to know something about what had been their life because they still exist. So they want you to know what's going on now because that's the way to relate to us. So if you've got the feeling of self-harm and it's not coming from your soul,
Mm-mm.
it's not
No.
coming from any higher authority.
No.
You've got something that either you're fighting a very strong case of depression, of possibly a mental illness, or you've got a spiritual attachment of something that is extremely negative. Lots of people call those also, it's a possibility, it's a familiar spirit. You've encountered something or someone that had an affliction like this, and now that energy is on you. And those are called attachments. I know that I talked with John Zachas about this type of thing, and he swears by Epsom salt baths. And you don't
Mm-hmm.
have to have a
Oh, yeah.
tub to do that. You can make you a little, go to the Dollar Tree and get you a little tub and get some hot water and melt your Epsom salt, and then just wash your behind your ears, up under your neck, everywhere. Get it
They
in your
even
hair if
have
you
the
need
body
to.
scrub now that's Epsom salt in it.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about getting it in your hair and it causing a problem. It doesn't burn.
Mm-mm.
And basically what you're doing is you are breaking energy contacts to your body,
Yep. And it
because if
also
you
will
feel
work
like
well
it's
with any other salt you want to use. You can use Epsom salt, you can use sea salt, you can use um, Himalayan salt, table
yes,
salt,
he's right.
doesn't matter.
And I would find a Himalayan salt and lamp and light it and put on happy music and dance with my broom and clean house and just have fun. Go get your nails and toes done. Go get a massage. Go to the movies. Have some friends over, family over. But I'm gonna pop this back up just because I'm very concerned about this. This is not the case.
No.
And if you wanted me to tell you, I'm telling you, if you need help spiritually, continue to contact me. I'll find a way to get you help. Do not harm yourself. Okay? Do not.
Yeah,
And I
please.
wanted to put this up. Blaine do it.
If
And this
you're
is
a
not just
soldier
for
or a
soldiers.
veteran or any normal person and you have suicidal thoughts, they have a phone number you call. It's 988. It's a suicide crisis line. And they have 24 hours a day somebody to talk to you. They're confidential. They have supporting counselors. And if you do not want to physically talk to them, they have a chat you can go in. And if that doesn't work for you, call me, call Lee, or call Gwen. I will
I
talk to any
appreciate
person.
Y'all will.
I appreciate you reaching out to me and I will be back in touch. But so you've heard it now from the three of us. So continue to question yourself. If you hear it, don't pop popcorn and sit down and listen to it and like watching an old movie. Don't entertain the thought. Say get out of my head and then try to break that energy that's on you.
And I want you to say this too.
Woo!
You are not welcome here around me, my family, or my property, or anywhere I'm at. Back the F off. Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, so here's another one. This one's easy but fun. Other question coming from our podcast network viewers. Do you believe certain people are born more spiritually sensitive than others? And if so, how can they safely develop those abilities? Keyword here is safely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Well, what you want to do, you want to learn first how to put protection around yourself, whatever religion is, use that. Call upon your family members that are passed because it is their job to watch over us. Okay. I want you to embrace the gifts you're getting. And because we didn't ask for these gifts, they were given to us for a reason. Okay. And you always have help. Myself, Lee, and Gwen,
Mm-hmm.
we wrote books about helping people that have psychic gifts or to have gifts. Okay. It's, so if you need anything, get a hold of Lee or myself or Gwen because
Mm-hmm.
I've done this for 60 years. Lee's done it for, I ain't going to tell you age, but she's done it forever.
Well, Gwen's been doing it forever as a medic. She's seen the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
So she's been doing it for a long time, just in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
But
It took me a while to get accept everything.
I
How
will
long,
tell you
how
this.
long did I harp on you on that?
I know, but it's even developing as we speak, so it's getting better
Understand.
every day. It is.
Good. You
It's
finally
too
listened to
long.
somebody, you hard head.
All
I am hard-headed.
right, so this is the word I have for you, balance.
Mm-hmm.
If you think that you've got psychic abilities, you're going to have to catch yourself in the act and balance. You need to use your analytical thinking as well as psychic ability. Sometimes it's not so easy. If you feel like something's about to happen and you're yelling something's about to happen and nobody's listening, you have to let it go. But you can also document things in your notebook. Heck,
Mm-hmm.
you can do it in your phone. You can email yourself and make
Yep.
a folder and just drag it over to the folder. But the main deal is, how do you ground yourself? You can't watch something on television and then daydream after while you're eating dinner and then all of a sudden think you have a psychic epiphany, because sometimes it's imagination. The only way for you to really know is to not go from any state of emotion and ground and push all your troubles away into the ground and at the bottoms of your feet, and then pull in positive energy so you feel nothing. Whatever's in your head is just your state of mind. And then as you start to feel something, you realize, why am I feeling this? Is this my emotion? Do I have something in my life that makes me feel this way? No. Why am I feeling it? Well, now you're getting an impression.
Right.
And you need to let it grow and be able to hold still and let it grow. Lady that talked to me on Messenger about your dreams, I feel like this is an old spirit or spirits or gift, an older gift that runs in your family that's trying to blossom. And because I was taught the old ways that you would have, I would have symbolic dreams. And, I had to learn, I had to have somebody sit down and talk to me about what each of those dreams meant. Lord, that's a book. Y'all, we're going to have to write that. I will. Okay, we'll do that book too. I really feel like it'll help some people. I really feel like our minds take in more information than we realize. And we listen to our instincts when we feel like we should. And dreams are a way for your instincts to be free and to show you things. And just like angels and spirits sometimes don't use language, you just all of a sudden get them, like the aliens that we had visit us, Blaine, they didn't speak, but we got impressions and the emotions came through. I didn't even hear words. It was very unique. Almost made me panic at first, but then I relaxed. And see, that's the same thing this lady was saying about her dreams. She almost panicked at first. So I understand that feeling. We'll work through this. But okay, so that's that question. And that's a good answer, guys. I mean, thank you so much. I'm gonna take that down.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay.
can y'all remove the devil at the bottom that I hate so much?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just left it
Oh,
right.
that's not me.
Busy.
That was not me.
Yeah, it's me.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, I'm
It's
sorry.
me.
I understand
I
why we
thought
have
I had
I just
didn't
despise
mean
it
to do
because
that. I
That was
thought I
not.
had
it
that rolling.
censorship me. And
Yeah, Gwen lets me do it sometime, and I just let it roll.
Well,
thank you.
we don't have a guest. We don't have tons of questions right now, so just do your thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So recap real quick. Mr. Blaine's got a book coming out.
Mm-hmm.
VAP Publishing. Vicky Peplow is going to be the publisher and has been our publisher for the station, for the network for quite a while. She's done a lot of the books for me, and this will be the second for Blaine. Miss Gwen, it's just a matter of her turning one in.
Gotta
So,
get it finished. I'm working.
I know. Well, you got a lot going on, baby, and now your writing hand is messed up. So,
Best thing in the world, Glenn, is this on Word. They have this thing called Talk to Text. It's wonderful.
click the button and talk, but it does funny things with Southern
I
accents.
do it. I don't use the one on Word, but I have one that I use. So yeah, it's a little different, but yeah, exactly.
It'll do it for you.
It does.
So,
It does.
have you guys had anybody reach out to you, or you have anything that you need to talk about?
I don't think so right now. We got some events coming up.
A lot of those.
Yeah, we need to.
A lot of them. We do. I have one coming up next weekend or this weekend, not next weekend. My goodness, time has flown. And then we together will be at a lot this year.
Yes, we will. I'm going to pop up Gwen's, and this is nowhere near. I'm going to take the banner down. It covers up part.
Now, this weekend coming, I will be in Broadhead, Wisconsin at the Bearded Brothers Brawl. It's a charity event. You'll see me go live. And if you feel like giving a little bit, they help veteran and military families. It's a good cause. So, but you'll see me live a lot this weekend. So,
Darn it, I didn't get the beard for you. Candy's gonna help you.
my friend Candy, who I'm staying with for a couple of days, she's actually making me one right now.
Oh,
So,
Lord.
Ah, yeah, there we go. That's good stuff.
so it's going to
So
be funny.
Blaine, now
Yeah,
just so everybody will know, there's a big possibility that Blaine will have his books for Gettysburg. But if not, it'll definitely be available the New Orleans Paracon, July
Yes.
31st.
Yes.
So he's going to be at I got to cut the banner off. Hold on, it cuts off the bottom. Okay, so Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, New Orleans Paracon, Deep South Paracomic-Con, and MassCon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll be doing the same on that. I'm not sure if I'm going to add something else. There's a possibility. We're still talking about it. But I wanted to make sure everybody knows about the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, and they're doing the Christmas Spooktacular at the Eisenhower Hotel, July the 24th to the 26th. There's a lot of people coming, a lot of people that we've seen on television that are paracelebs, things like that. Pam and Steve are great. Steve.
That's him.
Yeah.
Steven, yeah.
I'm trying to remember if it was a PH or V. I was going to make a banner on there, but I'm not going to do the PH or V.
Have you seen what lately? Lee, have you seen what they lately posted? That Friday night they're having a nice Italian dinner with like chicken parm and a whole bunch of cool stuff, spaghetti and meatballs, yum.
And I remember seeing something about a masquerade ball or something.
Yeah.
So
then
it's
you can dress up as your favorite horror character.
Cool.
I'm gonna go with what I always do: a serial killer, because we look like everyone else.
I think I'll go as Maleficent. I don't know if I could deal with that on my head. But maybe
You
I'll
would get tired of it.
You complain about it.
I have Loki horns. I could do that. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. So this one is the Deep South Paracomic-Con. They are looking for exhibitors, gaming people. They have a paranormal and haunted history section. They have a comic and pop culture section. And then they have tabletop and role-playing games section. So it's going to be a lot of things. And I do have something planned for that. I'm not able to say it yet. I'm still working on it, but it should be a lot of fun. And I'll let you guys know when I have it, nailed down. But it's going to be fun, and I hope everybody will give us a chance. Okay, here is the New Orleans Con, and I am going to be selling tickets to both of the ghost hunts that I'm doing and my workshops. So be watching for that on Facebook. And that be it. That's what we're doing. It's going to be great. And there'll be a lot of people there,
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of things that you can get into as far as all those classes. You see all of that. You can go to those. You can go to ghost hunts. You'll see the locals that are there. So if you're not from New Orleans, that's where I would like to have some time with them. I want to know more about their culture.
Yep.
And I've got some places I want to, see myself. And I do have some friends in New Orleans that are coming, and they're bringing some presents for you guys. So be surprised. Be surprised.
Plus, my mom's from New Orleans, so I know all the good places that aren't tourist traps to go eat. So y'all want to go?
I can't wait for that.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh, I can't wait.
Now we do have the Connecticut Paracon. You mind if I play that one? Tom is a podcaster on our network, and they as Tom and Stacia are on the front cover of Paranormal Underground magazine that
Mhm.
released yesterday. Here's theirs. So they're having a lot of fun putting all of their Paracon stuff together. I'm not going to be in attendance. I would love to go.
I
So
maybe, not sure, maybe.
we'll see. We'll see.
Yep.
I wasn't
Lane,
invited to
we'll
go.
talk about it. Yes, you were.
Oh, I didn't hear an invitation from them. Sorry.
Oh, it's all of us.
Oh,
It's always open for us. Good people. So, um, let's see. There was another thing I wanted to tell you guys. Oh, it looks like we've got some people that are interested in your psychic connection again. I know we just did the workshop, but as you can tell from these questions, and I'll have to show you what I'm dealing with. But they've got some questions, and the people that took our workshop last time is interested in doing it again.
right on.
So you might see another date pop up. So let's just kind of keep that open, and we might have to do a different format rather than 2 days side by side. It might be just a little different.
Hmm.
We'll see. And you've got some new things coming up, Gwen, don't you?
Not
You
right
had a
now.
new person that had just did their show.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was already happened. Yes, we have Robin Marie and Zizi Majid. Hopefully, I said that right, Zizi.
So, right.
Yep. A Healing Path is the name of it, and they'll be Mondays at 6:30. Shane McLean has moved his show to Wednesdays at 6:30, and he's part of Wicked Wednesday with Christina Bloom,
That's cool.
Nathaniel Elwell, myself, Jeremy Cotter. So he
Yeah.
fit. I mean, that just fit, and it just slid right. And
Yeah. And it's
we got
5:30 for you people live in Central Time Zone, not on the East
that
Coast.
Eastern.
Had to
Sorry
do that.
about that, guys. Eastern. That's right. That's right. But yeah, we have Tuesdays. We've got Cryptid Nation with us, and then we've got Red Road Paranormal, which is Bobby Resnick Calkins, or Rez as we call him. And Thursdays we have Tom Gormley with Profiled, and then Lynn Dorman with Southern Fried Paranormal. And then, of course, on Sundays we have Sean Ellis. And then once a month we have the Radicals. If you don't know Danny and Lauren, you should.
They're awesome.
They do Creepy
They are
Chronicles.
awesome folks.
And it may be every 3 weeks or so, but when you see it pop up, catch it, because they are interesting folks.
Yeah,
And I feel like I missed a show. Oh, Monday night after this show, we have Raven Wolf and Christopher J. Brown with the Medium Frequency, and they actually have Nathaniel Elwell, who is on our network. He's going to be talking about the event we're going to this weekend tonight at 9:30 Eastern. Blaine, sorry about that, Blaine. I forget sometimes.
I have to remind you, because there's people like me that live in Central Time Zone. Y'all are an hour ahead of us, so I don't want people to go an hour later here in the South. I mean, in Alabama or Central Time Zone, that miss the show because they didn't have the correct Central Time.
That's right. Well, when I put it on the posters, I always say Eastern and Central, but sometimes when I'm talking, I forget. So, but yeah, we are a lot. We got some more people that are wanting to come that can't be talked about yet, but we're working on that. So sometime this summer.
Well, you've seen them in the intro. You've seen it. Vicky is covered up with books right now.
Oh no, we got more. We got
able.
different people than that too. So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm aware. We got a lot going on. Let me pop up the Underground magazine for the two of them. Great job, guys. And just so you know, Willie Gibson writes an article for the Paranormal Underground magazine. And he's going to take all of his articles, he and Cheryl Knight, with the magazine, and going to put them together and make a book for Willie. And, he's had his wife passed away. And so this will be something incredible that he's been working on, and you can have them all together. And he will be on with us. He and Bishop Long worked together on an expose. about aliens, and because Willie actually had a group besides, being a shaman
Mhm.
and a medic and a police officer. He's also had a group because, Native Americans are known as star children. He's had a lot of personal experiences, and he was abducted, and he knew so much that the Men in Black started following him. So he's got a lot of things he's been uncovering about what he's been through, and so has Bishop Long. So we'll have him on at some point. We'll also have Bobby Mackey. He will be coming on with his lead investigator. Her name is Laura Rowland, and she's going to talk about the previous building that has since been torn down, and they have broken ground on the new one. So it'll be a little bit, but it's, nowadays things can be thrown up so quickly. It's pretty crazy. And we'll also have Christopher Brewer. Christopher has been on so many paranormal TV shows. He's the host of Paranormal 911, was a Paranormal Survivor. He's done so many. He has he's Navajo, part Navajo, and he lives in South Dakota. I think he's got a place in Colorado as well, but he owns a metaphysical shop. So there's a lot of things he'll be discussing about his filming, about his shop, about some cases. So he'll be coming, just giving you guys some ideas of who's coming. Archbishop Christine Lake will be coming on, talking about Annalise Michel. What is it? The Emily Rose movie was made about her. And I'm trying to get the Booth brothers to come on with her. So we'll have to look and see if they can come. So we've got a lot of things planned. It's just been hard to get everybody's schedule in sync. Laura had some issues, and then we had storms, and Christopher was waiting on me, and I got a text late, and he sent it, and I didn't get it till this morning, and I was confused when I read it. So, but it takes a lot to put all this together, as Glenn can gladly tell you. All right.
Lee, can I give a shout out real quick?
Of course.
I want to give a shout out to my granddaughter Penny Jessen.
Yes.
She graduated from high school, and they put her on TV on CBS News in Los Angeles. So I'm very proud.
They sure did.
And that poor child, you guys don't know, there was a chemical meltdown a mile from where she lived. They had to evacuate, and they didn't know if they were actually going to get to graduate. And they finally got the situation under control. And y'all, she was just so beautiful when she walked and got her diploma. She was just gorgeous. And I'm just so proud because I have a granddaughter that's graduate high school is going to start college. She got a full ride scholarship for academics.
Good.
So I'm very proud of her.
Congratulations.
Oh, man. She did so good on that TV spot.
She did.
There were a lot of children that were around her. I say children, young ladies and men that were around her that had graduated. And then they just slowly focused in on Penny. And it's so sweet because she was so charming and bubbly that, the camera couldn't do her justice. She's just a beautiful, beautiful person. So that's awesome. So I hope you guys are going to be watching. I hope you guys will be watching Family Spirit moving on. We will continue to address questions. So reach out to Blaine, reach out to Gwen and myself. Let us know what you're thinking and what you would like to see. And if you have questions like what we covered tonight, we'll be happy to bring them up on the show. At this point, we also know what you're looking for. What is it that you're looking for? What are your questions? Because this show's nothing without you. And with that segue, Blaine, do it.
Said you had a million things to watch tonight. You chose us. Thank you so much for being with us. That means the world to us. Appreciate it.
It really does. That's why we do it. And tomorrow night, we will be doing Cryptid Nation. And we're going to continue with some of the things we talked about. I have somebody lined up for next week that's going to collaborate with us on some things. Talk a little bit about some of the experiences I've had, and Matt's got someone coming on as well. And we've got Lyle Blackburn. He's getting ready to kick off his Scripted Con tour, and he is loaded up. I don't know how he's going to have time for us, but he is. He just got back from Europe playing music, and he plays in a band, and now he's doing this. So he's quite the rock star in the cryptid world, you know. And let's see, I think that's about it.
I think it
So
is.
thank you. I think it's about it. It is 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We had so much to cover. Gosh. All right. So don't forget, Blaine's book's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one of our workshops is coming out. They'll have another to announce, and this is how you pay. All right. And we're going to be at all these other cons. Please follow. If you have any questions. Oh, that's what it was. I'll be having a giveaway next show. So stay tuned, and I'll get with you, Gwen, and we'll put it all together. I'll
All right.
also have a way to get tickets for the ghost hunts in New Orleans and the classes.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching. Have a great night, and family spirit. We love you.
Good night.